Alright, back at it again. Today I'm going to talk about probably the worst hobby or addiction or whatever the hell you want to call it, and that is gambling. And man, I am probably one of the biggest anti-gambling people in the world. Like, I genuinely hate the concept of even trying to gamble. Um, because first of all, you'll never win. If you're going to a casino, you're going there to lose. The only place you could ever win gambling is if you're the house. So, you invite a bunch of friends over and you have a game and you can either play it truthfully and maybe win, or you can cheat because you're the house and the house will always win. I've got this video muted because I'm sure there's freaking uh copyrighted music in it that's playing over all of these for some god-awful reason. I can't find just a compilation of people freaking the fuck out, like a good 2-minute compilation. So, and everything about it, it's just like, why would you do that? I really just cannot understand the thought process behind wanting to gamble. I mean, the games are kind of fun, but I'll play the games for fun, not to bet money. Like, I will straight just play poker with someone because I want to play poker. We're not betting nothing. We're just playing the game. You know, my favorite game ever, actually, my favorite, gambling game ever is Liar's Dice, but I saw that shit on Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm like, yo, this is so fucking dope, and I learned the rules, and it's actually a really, really fun game. Um, but for me, it's just like there's almost too much to learn. Look at these fucking people freaking the hell out, man. That's just absolutely crazy. Sports betting, holy shit, sports betting is garbage because you're only gonna bet for the team that you like. No one ever does it mathematically and is like, hey, this team has these players that are this good and the other team has these players and they performing such and such throughout this whole season or whatnot, and this person's this age, their joints are like this. If you do that on sports betting, you'll probably win, but no, you're gonna bet for your favorite team. Like, I'm sure this person's betting for the fucking Saints. I don't fucking know. I don't even like sports anyways. So I couldn't tell you who's who. All I know is the best football players in the world are from the South or some shit. That's about it. Because I lived in the South for a little while. And where the hell is my phone? Anyway, yeah, I lived in the South for a little while. I lived in Mississippi. And let me tell you what, Mississippi's only got two things. Only two things exist down in Mississippi. And that is football. Whatever fucking team plays for Mississippi, I don't even know. I lived there for 12 years and I don't know. That's how little I care about sports in general. Um uh and casinos down on the coast where I was, man, is casino every 10 feet. And what is someone gonna do on their weekend? Go to the casino. What is someone gonna do after work? Go to the casino. You want to have some fun? Where you gonna go? Go to the casino. um, that's all people did down there is fucking go to the casino, man. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna go to the casino because I'm gonna lose my fucking money. Like, bruh, that's it. That's all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose money. I'm not gonna have fun doing it. Oh, they give you free alcohol at the casino as long as you're gambling. I got free alcohol at my house, man. Once I buy that bottle, it's mine. Plus, I know how to make alcohol. So it truly is free for me whenever I want it. I don't need to go to the casino and gamble away my life savings to get a couple free drinks. It's fucking stupid. Um, but no, people are just like actually crazy about this stuff. I'll unmute this so I can actually go to different videos that I know don't have some fucking shit going on with them. But like people crash out too. Oh my god, do they crash out? They be losing all their money and then be so fucking angry like this.
21 fucking get.
This looks like a fucking gas station slot machine.
Game, man. A fucking game,
Lost money,
man.
fucking breaks it. He's going to jail. This man is a fucking slot zombie. He's got his own ritual. You gotta scrape it or something. I don't know. Dog. Look at that face. He's crazy. Man's done lost his marbles, lost his rabbity ass mind.
This is the last Plinko ball to my name. Oh no.
Oh my god, that's...
Anyone like this, though, I don't know who Togi is. But, sorry, fucking trash on my desk. But anyone like this who's got their camera set up and they're in like a hot tub or some shit or a pool in their game, they're being paid for it. This is not real, most likely. This is him being like, hey, what's gonna get us some views? Oh, I know, I'll crash the fuck out in my pool. Like, now this one seems real. This dude doesn't seem to know what's going on. I don't know what fucking version of poker this is. This is not the version I play. All I know is people call this poker. And when I'm watching him at the table, I'm like, this ain't fucking poker.
Let's go, baby.
Poker's trying to fucking mix and match hands with the 5 cards you've been dealt, and you can get rid of 2 if you want and gain 2 more. But other than that, that's it. You know, this fucking, I think this is Texas Hold'em. I don't know.
Let's go. 8 on the table. Oh, 10. But he cannot double it. He cannot double it. Does she have black? Nope. Alright. He hits. 2. 12.
I can't even surrender either.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't know what's going on because his friend's trying to tell him
No
stuff.
question, Aaron. You gotta hit. No question. You gotta hit. Let's go.
I made it. If I knew that,
And he lost 18, again 20, 22. He busted.
He just lost on shit. How do you feel?
And you know he don't have a lot of money. He's just like, fuck, I lost $100. No. And that's what's always gonna happen. And like, I just this man fucking loses his shit. I just don't understand gambling. It is one of the, if I remember right, gambling and prostitution are the oldest professions to make money in human history. Is gambling and prostitution, which is crazy to me. Like, legitimately the only thing I would ever take a gamble on is fucking tossing a coin into the air, and if it's heads or tails, and it'd have to be a coin that I give them because I know it's not a fucking loaded coin at that point. Or a third party, just a random person passing by, be like, hey, we're tossing a coin. I don't know if his is fake, and he doesn't know if mine's fake. You're random, you have a quarter in your wallet, and you'll have no part of this. I'll give you $5, but you'll have, for letting me use your coin, but you'll have no part of this whatsoever. Then yeah, you know, like that's truly an you'd have a perfectly neutral coin at that point. But other than that, like, you know, fucking maybe liar's dice, but I would bet pennies on it, like actual pennies. You know, I would never fucking put green cash bills on the table for that game. But I'm particularly good at that game because I understand probabilities and I can work them in my head. And then I'm a pretty good liar, which is hence the name of the game, Liar's Dice. I got that fucking poker face. And then if I don't want that poker face, man, I can fucking, I'd have the worst hand in the world, and I'll be smiling and acting dumb, being like, oh shit, sorry guys, ignore that. Seven fives. And Joe ends up got like fucking, like all of mine are 2s or something, and I just lying out my ass or some garbage. and that's a horrible skit right there. But like, I've won quite a few games. Then I love explaining it to people too, because I'll be like, so you think, and I won't call them out like being a liar, but I remember one time I was playing it with one of my friends, and it was just us, and I think there were 8 dice in total because we had both lost a match, so each of us were down a die, and we were just climbing up the ranks, and they eventually said like 4 3s or something, or 4 2s, one of them, and I just told them flat out, I'm like, so you think out of the 8 dice on this table right now, half of them are a 3 or a 2 or whatever it is you said? And they're just like, I don't know. And I raised it even higher to be like 5 of them. And they're just like, you're a liar. And all of mine are fucking 3s or 2s, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. I just fucking faked your ass out. But yeah, let's watch this man fucking lose his shit.
Because I will do whatever it takes to fight for the people that I fight for. And I wish I could voice this in a different way so everybody can understand it. It doesn't matter. Because I was here and I said it and I froze you and all you people that have so much money.
Man, everyone's laughing at him. At the end, they're just like, "Go home, buddy." That's heartbreaking. Like, you lost a shit ton of money, supposedly losing 50K, and that's absurd. Like, why would you bet that much? Even if you're a multi-millionaire, I would not bet that much money, because I just assume every single bet I ever place will lose. So I'll be like, hey, $5, if this is me as a millionaire, I'd be like $5, $10, yeah, $20, whatever. Actual money that's not worth my time. But with like what I have now, I might bet like 5 cents, 10 cents. If I'm actually betting. But other than that, man, I just want to play the game for fun, and if I win, I'll enjoy the adrenaline of just winning the game, not winning actual money from it. Um, but it's infected like everything now. Fucking apps like Kalshi or whatever, and they go under the title of predictive predictive websites or something. And no, it's gambling. You're saying random shit, and it's the whole process of the enough monkeys will write Shakespeare type shit. Or if you and how future tellers and fortune tellers work, they just say kind of random vague things, and after enough time it's just a numbers game. You'll get one of them right and people are just, oh, you've predicted the future, shit like that. And it's like, no, you just got lucky. And half the time luck isn't even worth it. And I feel like those things are so rigged. Like, oh, is Trump gonna say something during his next meet? Is he gonna say this specific phrase during his next meeting? I know for a goddamn fact if someone's actually putting that bet down, they work for him and they go, hey, Mr. President, can you just say this during your next press conference or broadcast or anything like that? And like, if they work for him and they're close to him, they'll be like, yeah, sure. Well, that's insider trading. That's stacking the cards totally in your favor. You're guaranteed to win that. And it can be some of the most outrageous shit in the world, but like, if you got the connection and he says it, well, you've just made it big. And Trump doesn't need it, but he'd be like, hey, I'll split the money with you. Shit like that. When I would go to the casinos with my friends, I never gambled, but I'd watch them, and it'd be like 5 of them would sit at the table and just fucking. If you've got 5 people sitting at the table and all 5 of you are essentially against the house and the 1 or 2 other people sitting at the table, yeah, you're gonna win, and then you can split their money amongst yourselves along with whatever you've put in, and that's like a guaranteed way to win. But You know, just shit like that is crazy, man. Um, other than that, you are not beating the house, like, at all. But yeah, that's my fucking 2 cents about gambling. You'll always lose if you're not the house.
You calling a fat raise, Mike?
No, I'm just gonna.
He will get out of the hand. Now the flop is 9-8 ace. Oh, Sheik's not happy.
Oh, he pounds the table. That's inappropriate. He's indicating that he would have gotten part of that flop. That's giving information to the other players you should not give.
You know, we're in a hand. You need to shut the up.
Uh-oh.
What did you say, Mike? Oh, you don't get a penalty for that? What happened? You didn't hear what he just said?
We're in the middle of a hand. He's talking about what he has in his
You didn't
hand
hear what he
to
just
everybody.
said? What was just said? He said, I'm in the middle of a hand, you need to shut the up. Quote unquote.
Okay, is that what was said?
Tournament official Jack Effel refereeing.
We're gonna play the remainder of this hand, and I'm gonna explain to you what's gonna happen here.
And Kessler gets out of the way. I don't want any part of this. So Mattisau wins the pot.
You're an idiot.
You cannot talk about a hand in between a hand. We're
I
playing
didn't
for a
say a
lot of
word.
money. You jumped off your chair like you threw away part of the pot.
What the fuck? You're not allowed to talk in poker? Why? Why can't you talk? Like, if people have already put their bets and you know you're losing, fucking tell them what you got. You know you're losing. Especially if you folded or given up or whatever. Who the fuck cares, man? You've just made it easier for everyone else to win, and they have that information now. And if you're that fucking good at the game, you already know what someone's got in their hands. Your card counting. That's a crazy strategy, card counting, and casinos fucking hate that shit. They hate that shit. One of my friends works for a casino as security, actually, and she, yeah, it's a girl, and she's fucking 5'2", but she's a tough little thing. She's been bit by people, and she's had to go and get, like, checked for STDs because they'll bite her and spit at her and all that shit, and they'll try and, like, tackle her, and it's just like it's a zoo of freaks, really. When you go to a casino, it's a zoo of freaks, especially early in the morning, like 2-3 in the morning. I'd rather take my chances at a hood Walmart at 2 or 3 in the morning than a casino. That's crazy. But yeah, that's it. That's my whole fucking TED talk about gambling. Don't do it. It's the worst hobby in the world. You'll always lose. Play the games for fun if you want to play the games. If you like the games, play them for fun with no actual betting. Or bet a favor. Like, hey, buddy, I'll come fucking mow your grass. Like, bet shit like that. But alright, peace out.